Hello, I am Hall of Fame quarterback Joe Montana. This is a guy who won a football game, Trent Dilfer. We are here now, in the twilight, way past our careers, and we're at a comic book store. And this comic book store is Fat Jacks Comicrypt. That's us here in Philadelphia. I know I'm not as attractive as I used to be, but that's what playing the game of men does to you over time. Hello, everyone. Obviously, thank you very much for showing up. Thank you very much for checking in. We're here back on The Experience, talking about comic books, selling some comic books. Obviously, I am a guy named Brendan. This is a guy named Al. We're here in Philadelphia, and it's not snowing anymore, much to my chagrin. I imagine there's not much going on tonight, so I really appreciate this flood of attention coming our way. Hopefully we uphold it. I did promise, if there's nothing else going on in your lives and you're getting a little bored of our little spiel, Al and I, we do have planned, not many people know this, it's a little thing called a halftime for, comic book live stream shows. And during that halftime, Al and I might, participate in a fight club. Anyway, he's fixing some books, so let's talk about some business real quick. As we go forward, we're still doing the thing where if you're in the chat, hello, welcome. If you see any books or hear about us talking about any books that you're interested in purchasing, I guess hit us up in the. Do we do the chat? I'm already forgetting.
So if you want to purchase something, hit us up in the chat with what you want, and we'll acknowledge it on screen because I can't interact with the chat directly.
That's right. That's our whole thing.
So we'll, if you want a book and say Lisa wants to buy something this week instead of just watching, thank you, Lisa, and put it over to the side.
Okay. All right. Cool. Also, I guess, yes, if anyone is not in the Philadelphia area and you stumble upon us because you're bored because there's nothing else to do on a Sunday night, especially this Sunday night, right? You can, and if you're outside of the area, we do ship books. Anything you're interested in, we'll put it aside for you. I believe it's like $7 shipping charges. We'll do our best to bundle the multiple orders together to try to keep shipping costs as low as possible. Let me think. Oh yeah. If you're from outside of the area, I'm trying to get all this like business in my head together. If you're outside of the area and we don't have your contact information, please hit us up on our Facebook page, Fat Jacks Comicrypt. Obviously, you see it right up there. And you can email us or just Facebook do direct messaging. I don't even know. Okay, but you can email us or
you can definitely direct message the shop because Eric can't do it during the week.
Yeah. Okay, all right, yeah. Please harass a gentleman by the name of Eric. Definitely ask him how he's doing. Wish him well, and definitely tell him he is in your prayers. Okay? All right, cool. Now, with that said, is that most of the business? Right.
I believe so.
Okay. Should we give out the phone number for anyone?
I think phone number. We have a Jason Soria. I hope I'm saying that right.
Okay.
The chat is interested in the Ninja Turtles when you get a chance.
Okay, so
but I mean, we can take care of business first and just kind of.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's much. If you need to hit us up for any reason, you gotta give us a phone call or something like that.
Chat, and then Kyle kind of gives us a little heads up if we miss it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And shout out to we got Jason, like I said, Lisa, Mr. Williams is back, Gary, Will's in the chat.
Pleasure, guys. Good to see you all.
So thank you, everybody. Gary Wordman in the chat can attest to our shipping, as he's
our one regular from outside the area.
Exactly.
Okay.
I've shipped him numerous times.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool.
We have. All right, so we got the Ninja Turtles. Jason wants to talk about, and then Mr. Rayo is claiming Avengers 6. Which I don't even know if
Mr. Rayo's got an eye, man. He knows what that is.
He knows what the game is.
Okay, so we are obviously still learning and we are still growing and kind of learning the vibe of The Experience. So you're probably not here to watch Al and I do our best improv impression. So let's just talk about comic books. So the first thing we're going to start out with are these Ninja Turtles back here. Okay, so this bad boy here, I'll try not to say bad boy too often. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 7. This is a first print. This is Eastman and Laird. This is 1986, and this issue is, try to get that glare down. All right, so this issue is you find out more about the turtles' origin. This is where they introduce Krang's sort of alien race, the Ultrons or something like that.
The Ultrons.
Ultrons. Okay, that sounds really creative.
And they created the ooze.
Yes, they are the alien race that created the ooze, and that's where we find out in this issue. No, it is not the first appearance of Krang, as far as I'm aware, but it is his alien species. Also, a fun little anecdote for this issue. In this book is a 4-page insert, that's in color. And technically speaking, it's the first time the Turtles were in color in comic books. Now, obviously, this predates the cartoon by about 3 or 4 years. So this is kind of the first time we see the Turtles in color outside, obviously, of covers. So anyway, this is it's a wraparound cover. I'm trying to think of some other stuff. Oh, Richard Corbin did some of the art with Eastman for that color insert.
Were the Turtles, were they each their own color on the cover?
No, they were always red.
It was just red and green.
Yeah. The whole having different colors, that was, I'm not sure which did it first, but it was either the cartoon or the toy line.
Okay.
Yeah, it was because, again, especially with the toy line, you can't sell 4 different Turtles if they all would have a red band, because you just buy one and go, oh, no, anyway.
So was that Deke?
Was it Deke?
That was the cartoon.
Deke, the cartoon company, right? Deke. Oh, God, that was so goofy. What was the one that did He-Man? Was that the
Funimation?
Funimation?
And it was
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
This is what's the condition? This is a $20 book. This is very fine.
That's Turtles 7. Yeah, very fine plus.
Very fine plus. Okay, cool. So there we go. That's Turtles number 7, and right next to that, and this is very fine, right?
Yes.
Very fine. $8. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 9. This is also 1986. Now, is this the one with the Stan Sakai?
No.
No, that was issue number 7?
That's in the Donatello.
Oh, it's Donatello. That's right. Okay. Anyway, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 9. Also inside this is an excerpt from Richard Corbin's Rip in Time. So not only do you get your Eastman and Laird and your Turtles, but you also get some Richard Corbin. And for anyone who's in the know, he has tragically passed away recently.
R.I.P.
Right next to that is our last Turtles issue. This is the very first solo Turtles issue. This is the Donatello. Now this one's a really fun one. Again, Eastman and Laird. This is the one where Donatello teams up with their neighbor, an artist named Kirby, who can create his characters from his magical pencil because of that. You can't see it. There it is, that little magical stone or something. So pretty much Donatello teams up with Jack Kirby and fights his own creations. This is a beautiful one. Also in the back, a nice little fun little anecdote. Stan Sakai, the creator of Usagi Yojimbo, he actually did a pinup, which I'm pretty sure is the first time he in terms of a published work, that he drew the Turtles. He drew the Turtles with Usagi. And this is also before Usagi's solo title. The last show we had, what did we find out? What book was Usagi?
Albedo. I think it's Albedo number 2 or 3 is his first appearance. Okay,
Albedo number 2. All right, cool. Okay, now real quick, so we talked about our Turtles. So let's move real fast to these Avengers. Mr. Rayo is obviously, he picked up the much more expensive and valued variant cover for this Avengers number 1. But this Avengers number 1 is still the first cameo appearance of the next Avengers. The next Avengers was a team made up of the children of different combinations of Avengers characters. Okay, so this book, because of that first cameo, it's got a lot of speculation around it right now. This is a very fine near-mint copy. We're just doing $10, but trust me, it's going for a lot more than that. But the big one, the one that has come out in the past couple weeks that's really kind of taken off in value, is Avengers number 6 by Brian Michael Bendis and John Romita Jr. This is the full appearance of the next Avengers. And there's one next Avenger who's the most important to all of this speculation. That is Azazi. He is the son of Black Panther and Storm. And there's a lot of buzz going on right now that he is possibly going to be, in some form or another, the next Black Panther. So this issue number 6, it's got a lot of heat around it right now. We have a very fine near-mint copy, and we're just doing it for $20. So there we go. So what do we have going on?
We got a bunch of questions in the chat.
Okay, let's see if we can answer.
Everybody in the chat, we're gonna get to it as it comes. They come in.
Yes.
So Lisa,
all right.
I don't know what Donatello is doing to the pencil. Will James wants to know the price of the Donatello.
It is $20. I must have forgot to say that. Yes,
$20,
it's a very fine plus.
Fine plus.
Okay,
Yes.
it's a really nice copy.
And how much for where's the Batman Lonely Place of Dying? Mr. Hunter's interested in.
Oh, okay. Yes, there's a lot of heat right now around Tim Drake. There's rumors about him showing up in season 3 of Titans. There's rumors about him possibly showing up in the new Matt Reeves Batman movie. So this book is the first time that Tim Drake is actually in the Robin costume. We also have his first appearance. If anyone's interested in that issue, we can kind of hunt for it. But this one, Al, is this a very fine plus? Batman 442?
442 is very fine near mint.
Oh, very fine near mint. Okay, excellent. And we're only doing it for $8, okay? So there we go. So that's Batman 442. The first time Tim Drake is in Robin costume.
Mr. Rayo claimed the Avengers without knowing the price.
Okay.
So if it's $20, if you don't want it or that's a little too high for you, just let us know. We'll pull it out.
All right, Mr. Rayo, if you're interested, it's $20.
It's yours right now.
Yeah.
But if you don't want it, just let us
But if you have buyer's remorse or something,
we understand.
We'll take it back. We understand. Okay, so there's that. Now here's I've been waiting to get to these because
Mr. Hunter's going to take the Batman. Also.
Okay, there we go. There's our Batman right there.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. Always appreciate it, guys. Real quick, for anyone not familiar, these are the milestone characters, or sometimes referred to as the Dakota Universe. This is where you get characters like Static, Icon, Hardware, Blood Syndicate. Oh, so much glare. Anyway, this 2-issue miniseries came out back in 2010. And this pretty much brings back all of the original milestone creators. We're talking Dwayne McDuffie, Chris Paul Leon, I'm flaking on Dennis Cowan. Anyway, so what was going on with this particular series? It's not reprinted. This is it in terms of this story. These 2 issues. This is what exists. But this is pretty much when DC decided that they wanted to try to bring the milestone characters back. So the original creators created this sort of event to kind of end the Dakota Universe. So this Milestone Forever 2-issue miniseries pretty much is the death of the Dakota Universe, which led to them then being folded into the normal DC universe, which led to some stories here and there, but DC never really took off or really handled these characters well, but they have every intention of trying to do it again very soon. So there's a lot of new interest around these characters. So both of these issues are very fine near mints. They're beautiful copies, and we're selling them each for $10.
And now they're going to Mr. Williams.
Oh, Mr. Williams. All right. That's a great find, man. I haven't seen these in years, and we were just lucky enough to find them. Because, again, we work in a weird comic book store where sometimes you just discover stuff, like a House of Secrets 92, signed by Bernie Wrightson of all things. Okay, anyway.
We didn't find another one of those.
No, we did not find another one of those.
Do you have a preference as far as, or you want to just let them run?
I'll just go for these right now.
Okay.
We'll get to, we'll roll over here real quick to this Amazing Spider-Man 363. Al, was this a very fine near mint or a very fine plus? But anyway, this is a $15 issue.
Very fine near mint.
Very fine near mint. This is the third appearance of Carnage.
Carnage, yes.
Yes, you get an appearance of Venom. There's a lot of great stuff.
First appearance of Richard and Mary Parker.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's the weird thing about this. Okay, so technically speaking, this is the first appearance of Peter's parents. But as we know from maybe 375 or something. Anyway, we inevitably find out that Peter's parents are not real.
388.
388. Thank you. So Amazing Spider-Man 388 is when we discover that Peter's parents returned from the dead are actually not Peter's parents. But this issue is when they first showed up. So there we go. But the reason why this book has value is because of this little guy right here. So, Carnage.
Mr. Hunter's going to take it.
Ah, Mr. Hunter's taken. Amazing Spider-Man 363. There you go.
Mr. Hunter is building up his amazing collection one book at a time.
Oh, good for, yeah, because he's bought a few of them.
He's grabbing these. Sorry to put your business out there for everybody to know.
Hey, man, no, I think some people can really, they can relate to someone trying to build up a collection like Amazing. Honestly, if you're going to invest in some collections, Amazing Spider-Man is a great title to invest in. Yeah, we don't have too many of them. They become harder and harder to find. Okay, this is a bit of an EB Smooth speculation book, people. This is Daredevil number 17 of the recent series. Yes, this is the same series that gave us Daredevil number 25, Elektra as Daredevil, which are hard to find right now. But the reason that this book has value, now this is a very fine near mint copy. We're selling it for $10, but trust me, online it's going for a lot more than that. And the big thing, now again, this is why the speculation market is kind of strange. The reason why this book has value is because it is a preview for Strange Academy. And Strange Academy has really blown up. And it's blown up in a way where it's not even like a show yet or something. And trust me, Disney Plus is going to try to make a Strange Academy show, that's for sure. But so anyway, so this book has value primarily because of that Strange Academy preview. So there we go. That's Daredevil 17, $10. Now, so here we go. Let's go back into the Wayback Machine and let's look at some Avengers issues. So for anyone who's been watching the WandaVision series and everything like that, one of the main characters obviously is the Vision. And these two issues right here are pretty much the origin of the Vision by Steve Englehart. So here we have issue Avengers 134 and Avengers 135. So in this issue, we find out the Vision, he's kind of sent back in time by Immortus, and we find out that his body, the Vision, was pretty much created by the original Human Torch. Not created by the Human Torch, they used the Human Torch's body for the Vision. It would be in this issue, issue 135, where we actually find out who used the original Human Torch's body to create the Vision. That is obviously the guy who was choking him out. That's Ultron. And that's pretty much, for anyone who's curious, I'm Ultron and Al's the Vision, and that's what it's going to look like here on the show tonight in about an hour. As I choke him out, like the punk he is.
I forgot we were doing this. I forgot about the fight later.
So anyway, Al, in terms of condition, this Avengers 134, I have it here priced at $16.
These are both about a fine. The Avengers 134 is a little bit like a fine plus.
Okay. So the 134 is a little bit better, which is why it's $16, while issue 135 is $12.
And 135 actually came out right after 134.
Oh, okay, nice, excellent. So if anyone is interested, here we go. These two issues are pretty much the origin of Vision. Some really cool Steve Englehart. Also in these issues, just as a kind of a throwaway, the Avengers are actually sent off into time where they find out more of the origins of the Kree. They find out a lot more of the origins of the recently resolved Kree-Skrull War. So these issues are pretty integral to the history of the Avengers. So there we go. All right, now we're going to step back and we're going to look at a couple EB Smooth speculation books. One of which is this Spider-Man #1. I know everyone knows who that little guy is. There's Miles Morales, one of the hottest characters to have come out in the past decade. And there's Peter Parker right behind him. Now, this Spider-Man issue is the first time that Peter and Miles have ever met. So people are very, very interested in Miles Morales as a character and all of the key moments of his early career. So this one here is a very fine near mint copy. We're selling it for $10.
That's not an Ultimate book.
It is not an Ultimate book.
Is that Miles' first time in the proper MCU, like in the 616?
You're right. I think it is actually.
Is that like his first appearance there?
Yeah, I think Spider-Man #1 is because
that's when the Ultimate Universe kind of.
No. I'm remembering it wrong. Okay, Wait, is it? Does Miles go to 616 or does Peter come to the Ultimate Universe?
Well, he's in 616 now.
Well, yeah, he is now. But this series takes place before Ultimate Fallout and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So really, at the end of this miniseries, whoever was, whether it was Peter or Miles, whoever was in the other's universe goes back.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're not there yet, but it's coming. So there we go. That's Spider-Man #1. It's the first meeting between Peter and Miles. Right next to that, now this is a speculation book. Now again, as we talked about in the last show, a lot of speculation books have soft value. They fluctuate. So again, all speculation is a gamble, and it's all about timing. And this one is kind of heating up. This is Vote Loki #1, but again, the real value in this book. Do I have this very fine plus?
Very fine near mint.
Oh, it's very fine near mint. Right. Because I think there's a teeny little like not crease. Anyway, we're selling it for $15. Obviously, because it's kind of a soft value, I'm open to a best offer. But still, even at $15, this specific cover is very popular because it's shown up in a bunch of the promotional material for the new Disney Plus Loki series that's coming out in May. So, this book is pretty popular.
Very fine plus. I apologize.
Very fine plus. That's what I thought
yes.
because of that teeny little crease.
There is an imperfection.
Yeah, a small imperfection. No, because this book, man, it's sold for like $30, $40. Again, the prices are all.
Shout out to Mr. Williams. Miles comes to 616.
That's right. Thank you. So it was Miles that came to 616. All right, cool. Appreciate it, guys.
All right.
We can always count on our chat to bail us out.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. Okay, so no, this is not New Mutants 98, that's for sure. But this X-Force number 2 is technically speaking the second appearance of Deadpool. Now, admittedly, he's still not Deadpool as we would come to know him.
Is he not a merc with a mouth?
He's a merc with a mouth, but he's not funny yet. Was that cruel? Anyway,
the mouth they gave him is.
What condition do I have this at? It's definitely not very, because this book can be like $50, $60, $70.
You got it. Very fine.
Oh, very fine?
Yeah.
Okay, but I guess I only have it at $15 because I was hoping it would actually sell. So here we go. This is X-Force number 2.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on me, man, because I'm just staring at the abyss. This is the second appearance of Deadpool. Very fine copy at $15.
Mr. Hunter likes the Deadpool better. Likes this Deadpool better?
Really, this one?
He likes the jerky Deadpool.
The
less funny Deadpool.
The less funny.
Yeah, like the more, I don't know, the grittier, for lack of a better term.
Grittier? Wait, are we thinking about the same character?
Which Deadpool do you like better?
How about this? Let's define it like this. Is it the Deadpool that breaks the fourth wall, or the Deadpool who doesn't break the fourth wall?
You like more movie Deadpool.
Well, that's breaks the
fourth wall.
Yeah, where he pretty much becomes ambush bug.
Yeah.
Or like John Byrne era She-Hulk. Or who's that guy from that really great TV show? It's something about like not waking up when your alarm goes off and you gotta like get out, but it's not in time and you miss the bus and like somebody like talks to the camera and sometimes he like uses a brick to kind of communicate to the voices in his head. What was that show? If anyone knows in the chat, please let me know. I'm pretty sure it was about a young teenager having kind of like a psychotic break because he hears like voices and stuff and thinks she's in a TV show. Anyway,
too soon. Too soon, man. Not cool.
Not cool, man.
Marshall's gonna be upset.
Yeah. Marshall was weirdly upset about.
So we're all over the place. We like the pissed off, bitter Deadpool, the movie Deadpool.
Oh, so there's like multiple.
Every Brie Danny Way Deadpool.
Okay.
All right, Lisa
has no idea what
she picked up on what you were talking about. We got an RIP to Dustin Diamond.
Ah, okay. All right. Hey, if there's something growing on you and you don't know what it is, you might want to get it checked out. Just saying. So speaking of a little bit of speculation, this is another one. If you were watching the show a little bit ago, yes, we know this is West Coast Avengers number 4, the first appearance of Master Pandemonium. He's a character connected to the Scarlet Witch, connecting to her origins, connected to her children. And anyone who's been keeping up with the WandaVision show knows that there's a lot of mystery going on, and some people are wondering if this character is going to show up. Now, obviously, who knows? Until they do, it's a surprise. But the first appearance of Master Pandemonium is starting to slowly inch up in value as people are kind of like hedging their bets, wondering if maybe, just maybe, we're going to get a little Master Pandemonium. And if you've never read the John Byrne era West Coast Avengers, I don't want to give away what might happen. So we lost Al for a little bit there, and let's stop for a moment and wonder, where the hell did you go?
So, Mr. Bienvenu Jr.
Okay, all right.
was asking about Crisis on Infinite Earths. Unfortunately, we don't have a copy of Dead Supergirl cover.
Oh, number 7? No.
Yeah.
Like number 7, and what's the Flash one? 8?
8. We do have a facsimile of number 8.
No, that doesn't count. Yeah. As many people who tried to buy the first appearance of Gambit and thought that we were selling it for only $4 and got really upset when they found out it was a facsimile edition, even though my argument would be it's a $150 book. That looks beautiful. That looks literally brand new because it came out a month ago. Why did you think it was $4?
A young man came in and purchased, I think it was Gambit's first appearance and maybe Hulk 181.
Okay.
And I was like, these aren't the originals. He said, yeah. And then I think he heard what I said and was like, I gotta go real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, and he never came back and bought them?
He came back. He was embarrassed about it. And that's why I was telling him.
Yeah, I know. I understand. You get really excited. You think you found a book that's worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And for some reason, a bunch of idiots at a comic book store are only selling it for $5. I mean, I know that I would get really excited and totally not have any doubt that it's too good to be true. Because, that's how life works, right?
You've been there, though, when you're a kid and
I know.
You don't want to admit it to the clerk that you're wrong.
Yeah, I know. Because he's trying to save face from some middle-aged dude behind a register at a comic book store. Yeah. I don't know.
He's going to be my boss.
I don't know what face you're saving, but okay.
Lisa likes Deadpool, movie Deadpool better.
Oh, okay, nice.
Because this is a quote. Ryan Reynolds cute.
Oh, okay.
Ryan Reynolds cute.
Okay. Ryan Reynolds is cute, yeah.
Speaking of too good to be true, how's that loom working out, Lisa?
What?
Is that what it's called? A loom?
A loom? What's a loom?
What the thing?
Is that like a weird sex act?
No, it's a thing.
What's a loom?
You make things with it. Blankets and hoodies and denim vests.
People don't make blankets. Factories do. What are you talking about?
But people do sometimes.
Dude,
you're
trying to derail our comic book show talking about industrialism. What is your problem? I mean, man, I cannot wait for our fight club. I have so much frustration to work out on you. Anyway.
We're going to take a quick break.
Oh, it's commercial time. Bam, 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 commercials.
Commercials. Bang. Bathroom break. Not yet.
Oh,
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
Welcome back to the big game! That's right, Fat Jacks Comicrypt's live stream show. Yeah, don't we look so cool? Man, we're like hip, man. Yeah. Definitely. So with that said, I can't do this seriously.
Too hip to be square.
I can't. I can only get them. How long did I last? 20
When you
seconds?
start overheating after a while.
Dude, it really got hot.
It's not that cold.
No, it is not comfortable. It's not that cold. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for rejoining us or maybe stumbling upon us. Right now, there's some books behind us. If anyone has any questions, you're interested, hit us up in the chat. We're very open to interacting, and we will change mid-flow without a second notice. But until that happens, right now we're going to introduce something we've been doing a lot on our own show, and we're going to start talking about some story bundles. That's where we try to bundle together some story arcs, some this and that. Way you gotta.
Before we do that,
Sure, yes.
if we could just remind everybody to like us and share us on the.
Oh, is that like a thing that
That's
people
like a thing, like on the internet, like to hit the like button and share us, and
That's like currency.
That's good for us to have.
That's like internet currency.
If you guys know how to do that,
okay.
if you could do that,
Yeah. If anyone knows how to like
and
share,
yes, or you can buy these books.
or
That'll support us too. But the liking and the sharing is a little cheaper for you. There we go.
Oh, thank you very much.
Click the bell on YouTube.
Okay. Oh, subscribe and click the bell. And God, we are just
You know-
Luddites.
Like when you're watching a video on YouTube and they're like, smash that button.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, but that's what they're talking about.
Is that what they're talking
Yeah,
about?
but see, I don't sign into YouTube. So
Yeah, I don't either. I don't like when people.
Except for the experience, I'm subscribed to that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I'm very thirsty, and I really want validation from other people. So please like us. Really, really like us.
Or buy these books if you don't like us.
Or just openly criticize us.
Either way. Doesn't matter.
Mock us. Whatever. Okay, so.
No news is good.
Okay. Once again, I'm going to reiterate. I don't think anything else is really going on tonight. And I know a lot of people miss their football. So the first story bundle right out of the block that we're going to talk about right now is to help you get over your NFL withdrawal. And that's with NFL Super Pro. That's right, people. This is the full set. You get the special edition, his awesome origin, where he, what was it? He was a reporter.
He saves a doctor's life?
Yeah, he saves a doctor's life. Okay, no. All right, real quick. This is funny. I have so much to say about this stupid book. No, this wonderful, wonderful title.
Just let it fly.
Okay. All right. So his origin. All right. So he used to be a football player. He got a knee injury, whatever. He becomes a sports reporter. And then for some reason, he interviews.
Shout out to Mr. Branch for
Yes.
for being our first Super Pro bundle purchase.
Yeah.
Before anything. Now continue.
And the great thing is, Mr. Branch didn't even hesitate. He saw NFL Super Pro and went, pull that trigger.
Pull the trigger.
So, real quick. All right, so this dude's origin, he goes to interview a scientist. And this scientist, for some reason, is like the greatest football fan of all time. And he has all sports memorabilia. And not only does he have all the sports memorabilia, but he made a super Iron Man-esque exosuit / uniform. And a bunch of robbers show up at the house during the interview, and they kill everybody, and they think they kill the dude who becomes Super Pro, and they steal all the sports memorabilia from this scientist. I don't even know how they knew the guy had all this sports memorabilia, but my favorite part is they leave behind this obviously really expensive exoskeleton suit.
With an NFL logo.
Yeah, with like an NFL logo on it. I mean, like, what the heck were they doing? They're coming to steal sports memorabilia, and they don't steal the Iron Man of football uniforms? But anyway, the guy ends up not being dead, crawls into the suit, gets powers, beats everybody up, and saves the day. And then he starts his own little hero biz, and he teams up with Spider-Man, and he teams up with Captain America, and he plays football. Not really. I think at one point the Chicago Bears show up.
The Bears show up. Lawrence Taylor's in an issue.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor's in an issue.
Which he's not in any comics anymore.
This comic was not a marketing tool. Not at all.
I do believe Crossbones shows up in an issue.
Does Crossbones really? Yeah, I bet that's the issue that Captain America shows up. But anyway, this is, oh God, how many issues are in this thing? What is this, like?
12 issues plus the one shot, which is like the origin.
The special edition. Okay. Special edition. All right.
Yeah. So
I'm going to tell you something, people. Somebody purchased this entire set on eBay for $50.
That's a true story.
True story. Well, you know what another true story is? I'm going to sell this entire bundle this entire NFL Super Pro set for you for $5.
$5.
$5. It's not a foot long. It's not what's another $5 marketing tool that people
Everything at Five Below.
Yeah, everything at Five Below.
It's not a store where everything is Five Below.
Oh, and just so we're clear, this is all out of print.
Oh, you can't. Is this a true story? Lisa wants to know.
Oh, yes, it is a true story. This guy right here, he's now known as Tom Brady. So if anyone was wondering how Tom Brady,
Never mind.
it explains a lot, doesn't it? Yeah. Supposedly it was all about like drinking magic water. It wasn't drinking magic water. It was having an NFL Iron Man suit. $5, people.
$5.
$5. I mean, God, what is that? 10 cents an issue? I mean, no disrespect to the people who spent a lot of time in their life making this book. I hope you made some money or got a bunch of free NFL football tickets. But to be very honest with you, this series has been voted multiple times one of the worst comic book series of all time. And it has another little bit of an infamous little anecdote.
Quite infamous.
Issue number 6 is a book that is considered one of the most controversial comic books of all time.
All time.
All time. As anyone who was watching our show earlier today, the issue is very, let's say, hateful.
Outright racist?
Outright racist to the Hopi Indians. Hopi is Hopi. Look them up. They've been very...
Did they spell Hopi right in the book? I think they did.
Yeah, I think they did.
I think they at least got that right.
Well, I'll tell you one thing they didn't get right. Whatever that weird headdress thing that the guy was wearing.
Yeah, I don't think Hopi Indians traditionally carried chainsaws.
Oh, they definitely don't traditionally carry chainsaws.
Like the dreadnoughts.
And did they have like shotguns, like
shotguns and
and
swords.
swords and stuff? Oh my God, this is absurd.
No, it's very offensive.
But anyway, if anyone's interested, we're offering NFL Super Pro, the entire set for $5.
$5.
Come on, man. You can't go wrong. Spider-Man shows up in a comic book. I mean, every comic Spider-Man shows up in is good, right? I mean, Marvel would never put Spider-Man in a book that's not selling well. That's just not how it works.
There's some NFL players.
Yeah. So there we go. That's our first story bundle.
Our first bundle, and it's not based on a true story.
Okay.
It's a true story.
It is a true story.
It's Tom Brady's story.
Hmm?
Lisa.
No, it's very true. In fact, Tom Brady fights a guy who he has the power of instant replay, where he's able to wind time back for about 5 seconds. And so, like, I've heard from my friends who are Patriots fans, whenever Tom Brady lost a Super Bowl, I don't know if I'm legally allowed to use the word Super Bowl, so let's just call it the big, humongous, awesome, special, great extravaganza game. So every time he's ever lost one of those, it's because the instant replay guy shows up and he, kind of takes over the mind of the referees. And whenever Tom, catches a ball and runs in for a touchdown, instant replay guy pulls it back so the ball just bounces off of his hands. And then they lose to the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, who loses to the Eagles or Philadelphia of all people? What a bunch of monsters.
He's always really like a good sport.
Oh, he's very gracious.
He's very gracious loser.
He definitely shakes hands.
Loser. He's a very gracious loser.
Yes, gracious. Anyway.
Now, Lisa presents a good point.
What is the point?
If that is the story of Tom Brady.
Where does Giselle show up?
Does that make him a racist? Is that confirmation? Now, I don't want to...
All right, wait, hold on.
Into very gray territory here.
Okay. I want to say stuff. I want to wade into it. I just don't know if this is... I don't think we've built up enough capital with the experience to really burn our bridges quite yet.
So technically, that's not Tom Brady's life story.
No. For legal reasons...
we were just joking.
This is called satire. Okay? Right?
I'm not familiar with that term, but yes.
I've learned that if you're on the internet and you say something that people get mad at you about, you were joking. So, of course, we are joking. Tom Brady you don't have to be mad at us. I mean, I secretly want your.
But if you're mad, you know where to find us.
2006 Sansom Street, Philadelphia, PA 19147. Come at me, man.
We're in Philly right now. You come shake our hand, buddy.
Hey, it's a little thing called Super Bowl 52, which is that's real hot fire coming from a fan of a team that is in a terrible, terrible place right now. I mean, literally is about to shove their garbage quarterback out the door. Anyway, we're talking about comic books.
We're talking about comic
So
books.
throw me another
random bundle.
Random bundle. Boom. Okay, this is the last Starfighter. This is the three issue adaptation of the Academy Award winning Last Starfighter movie.
That's a good movie.
It is a good movie, man.
Come on. It's a Disney movie, right? Was it a Disney?
I think it is Disney.
Like an 80s
Yeah.
Disney?
Do you remember the Flight of the Navigator?
Oh, yeah.
I think I like that even more. Well, this is the one where, like, it was the whole urban legend where you would, like, play Space Invaders or something, and you'd be so good at it that an alien race would come down and take you up into space to help them blow up another alien race.
This is the first appearance of
the Starfighter.
It doesn't even work because I can't remember the name of that. Ready Player One. This is Ready Player One.
Yes, this is the first appearance of Atari in comic books. This is the Last Starfighter. It's 3 issues. It came out back in I don't know what year, 1980.
1984.
1984. There you
87.
go. It retails for $12. We're selling it for $5. I mean, that's cheaper than the movie. And it's the official comics adaptation. Official. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's another one. What's this one?
Now that is a bundle.
This is another thick. This is a thick bundle, guys. Look at that. This is American Century. This is the.
I think it's the first.
It's the first 15 issues.
It's the first 15 issues.
Because it's not definitely ran longer, right?
It went to like 20, 25, maybe more than that. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone who's not familiar with Howard Chaykin, this is, let's call it a spiritual successor to his 1980s classic series, American Flag.
This is not for children at all.
No, just so we're clear, this is a mature book. Okay, this was DC Vertigo book. This was coming out, I believe, in the early 2000s.
Yeah. Maybe late 90s, but I think it started in 01.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Kind of has that vibe. It takes place, I guess this is sort of a, if you were to mix a 50s noir with a 50s screwball comedy, with a lot of smacking women's butts.
And a lot of sex.
A lot of sex.
Yeah. A lot of violence.
Yeah. So this 15-issue set that we have here retails for $45, and you can have lots of sex and violence for $13, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, why not?
Sex and violence. $13? It's a deal.
This is for fans of
LA Confidential.
LA Confidential and
fans of Double Indemnity.
There you go.
Fans of
Raymond Chandler.
Yeah, Raymond Chandler. Dashiell Hammett.
Or Howard Chaykin.
Or other names of authors that we sort of know about.
There's one now.
It's probably our boss telling us to do a better job. Okay. My partner isn't here to help me give me more bundles.
Oh, of course.
So here we go. Okay. This is another big one, people. This is a fun one. This is, oh God, I don't even know how to make a joke out of this.
Shout out to Zanin. Thank you.
Hey,
for
Mr.
American
Zanin.
Century.
All right, good stuff. Zanin, always a pleasure, buddy.
Right on.
All right, speaking of Walt Disney Productions, speaking of the 80s, speaking of being a young child who was very confused and thought that this was actually good when he first saw it on a VHS tape at a sleepover that I was at in like 1983, where somebody had like Grease and then this movie that came right after it. And that is Condor Man, people. It's part of one of the exciting live action movie. And guess what? We have part 2 and we have the further adventures of Condor Man. Yes, look at that. I mean, come on. Look at that cool car with the ramp and that guy with late 70s curly hair. I mean, hey, speaking of the 50s, that guy looks like he's like, what? The 50s are over? No, bring it back. Anyway, this is garbage, but it could be yours for $2.30.
Dude, we're trying to sell the books.
Yeah, I know, but it's Condor Man.
This is Whitman, historical Whitman comics.
Wait, do you like Condor Man?
I've never seen Condor Man.
Has anyone seen Condor Man other than me?
I've heard of Condor Man.
I had such a fond memory of watching this movie.
Is that
It's such a fond memory. Now again,
that's a Disney. That's got to be.
oh, it's Disney. So I went back and I rewatched it. I think found an old VHS copy or something like in the 90s. Oh my God, I was an idiot at the age of 4. I was like, what? Why was I thought he was like some cool superhero and stuff. He only like one time like floats with like his wings and stuff. He mostly just drives around and like I wish I was Knight Rider, except that I really like yellow. So there we go. Condor Man, 3 issues, $2.30.
Well, all right. So cartoonist Woody becomes the superhero he draws, using his gadgets to help a Soviet spy defect to the West.
Look at that.
Shout out to Lord Howard Hertz.
Nice.
That was like every book we have has that as a plot.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that is the plot of everything that came out between 1958 and 1988. So.
Mr. Lime doesn't want you to be criticizing curly hair also.
Oh, I wasn't actually criticizing. Maybe I was. All right, good point. I have curly hair too.
Apologies. Apologies to the curly headed.
All right, let's do another.
A random bundle?
Yeah, another bundle.
All right. Oh, this is big money hustler right here.
Man, you're making this.
I'm gonna go to a different.
You're making this so much easier for me. Okay, here is One-Armed Swordsman. It's 3 issues. It retails for $12. It's only 4. He has 1 arm. He is a swordsman.
How many people knew there was a One-Armed Swordsman comic? I had no idea.
Do you know that he fights a big snake? Like literally fights a big snake.
I mean,
yeah. That must be really hard to do with 1 arm.
Don't they have like?
I literally know nothing about this.
You never saw those movies?
It's the first comic depicting the real techniques of Chinese Kung Fu.
There you go. That's what. Yeah, I knew it.
All right. And there's free gifts enclosed.
One-Armed Swordsman is good if anybody's.
Is that a movie?
As far as movies, yeah. And he shows up like.
Wait, this is like a real character?
He was his Shaw brother.
Oh, this was a Shaw Brothers production?
The One-Armed Swordsman was like. Yeah, you never saw that?
This wasn't like the pole fighter?
No.
No? That wasn't the Shaw Brothers, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there's nothing like a bunch of idiots talking about movies they know nothing about.
Mr. Lime's taking it.
Ah, nice, man. There you go.
One-Armed Swordsman fights Zatoichi, I believe.
No way!
It's like a crossover movie with the two of them.
Yo, the Beat Takashi Zatoichi movie was great. The one where they have that weird, like, musical dance number at the very end.
Thank you, Mr. Lime.
Thanks, Mr. Lime. Appreciate it.
Victory Comics first 3 issues.
Cool.
And there's a poster. There's posters in these.
Oh, it's posters.
I knew there's like, yeah, you're getting some posters.
Cool. All right. Sounds like fun. Give me another bundle before you go any further.
All right. 2.
No, that's
not those bundles. How about that one?
Ah, here we go. Okay, this is Marvel Comics Present issue 1 through 7.
That's the revamp.
This is the revamp before the other revamp.
Before the more recent revamp, yeah.
And before the next revamp.
Yeah. So you're getting an anthology.
So, yeah, you're getting books with Vanguard and Hellcat and, hey, Spider-Man again. You know, hey, you get a J. Scott Campbell cover. Anyway, people, all joking aside, this is a fun little anthology. It's sort of a revamp from the old 80s series, Marvel Comics Presents, that introduced and had lots of different characters that didn't have their own book. It's where you get the Weapon X storyline. You get a lot of early Sam Keith art. It was a fun little series, and this one was, here, a little Jimmy Chung cover. I'm pretty sure all the covers are really nice, and the interiors are, they're serviceable.
I think the original Marvel Comics Presents was like their tryout book. They just didn't want to name it tryout.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like that's how they treated it.
Oh,
for a lot. I remember reading an article, and they were like, DC had a tryout book. And they pretty much took the same idea, but didn't want to like make it
for like young creators.
Yeah,
because Liefeld had some early. McFarlane did
for the young guns of the '80s.
Oh yeah, real young guns. Yeah, I mean they were just double-barreled shotguns.
You know, Eric Larson is.
Alive?
You know how old Eric Larson is?
He is.
Guess. Take a guess. How old you think Eric Larson is? This is not. I'm not trying to throw shade on Eric Larson. I just learned this week.
How old Eric Larson is? I'm gonna say Eric Larson is 58.
I think he's older than that.
Is he in his 60s?
He's in his 60s.
Really?
Because his Graphic Fantasy came out this week.
Oh.
And that's from like 82 or 84.
Okay, but wasn't he really young when he did that? Wasn't that a big deal?
See, that's what we were trying to figure out this week. If he was older than everybody else.
Hey, chat.
In his class. Like who's the oldest image guy?
Yeah, does anyone know how old all these image guys are? I
mean, I still think of them as the young guys that started the company.
Well, you're
Like,
just weird.
That's
All right. Anyway, this is a $28.
Here we go.
Retails for $28. We're selling it for $9. We're just killing it, man. Every time we show up on this thing, people are just like, man. If I ever wanted to copy what other people were doing to achieve success,
67. Eric Larson is 67.
He's 67.
Thank you, Kyle.
Whoa! My mom is a few years older than he is. Wow, Eric Larson's not old. Do you think McFarlane's up there?
McFarlane's 74.
For real?
No, I just made it up.
Oh, okay. You had me there for a second. That was
Born in
good.
62. Thank you, Kyle
cool.
and Lord Howard Hurts.
Oh, this is a fun one. Here, find me. There's 2 more of these. Okay, Beagle. In the late 80s and early 90s, a little writer/artist by the name of Mike Grell was doing Green Arrow. And man, he was doing cool Green Arrow. And these 3 story arcs that occurred during the ongoing, Mike Grell wasn't drawing Green Arrow at the time, he was just writing it. But these are 3 arcs that all have to do with Green Arrow and one of his great loves, Shadow. What? Are you okay? Are you having a stroke?
Oh, that was rough.
What? Someone just dropped it.
I think you're going to be fighting Gary Lime later on.
Oh.
Woo! All right, let's keep it going.
Oh, nice. I'm excited. All right. So anyway, each of these are a 4-issue story arc. Here we have what's this one? This is the Black Dragon. This is the Black Arrow saga, and I think the sticker is covering it up. Oh, the Hunt for the Red Dragon. There we go. The Hunt for the Red Dragon. This one's Blood of the Dragon. Anyway, they're 4 issues each. This one retails for $15. Okay, yeah, they all retail for around $15, and we're selling them for $5 each. If you've never read the Mike Grell Green Arrow, these were really quality series.
Those were like really dark too. Like
very dark.
The Green Arrow was like real gritty at the time.
The Mike Grell, like he didn't have like boxing glove arrows or cuff arrows. No, he shot people with sharp arrows, and he
shot him in the neck.
He mutilated and killed a lot of people during this run. So just so we're clear, the Mike Grell Green Arrows are for mature audiences.
Don't be fooled by the outfit.
Yeah. All right, so there we go. So there's 3 fun little Green Arrow arcs for $5 each. All right. Man, I'm so thirsty.
Shadow from the TV series.
Shadow.
I don't know what that means. The Green Arrow TV series.
Oh, does Shadow actually show up in Arrow? For anyone who watched that whole Arrow show?
I got somebody. I don't know who arachnoid in the chat. It says Shadow from the TV series, but I don't know the reference. Honestly, I've never seen the Arrow show.
All right.
So cool.
Cool. Nice.
Thank you.
Because Shadow for the Green Arrow is Shado. Yeah. That's why I think I mispronounced it the first time, because I forgot that it's just supposed to be Shadow.
I always listen.
You weren't?
Yeah, I don't think anybody else is.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's listening.
Anybody listening to him when he's talking?
Can anyone hear Al?
Lisa doesn't like my voice.
Oh, she doesn't? Yeah, it's very grating.
She thought I had a prettier voice.
Oh, so she's the one. Isn't she the one who kept asking for you to be like better heard?
Yeah, I mean.
And so she got her wish, and now she's having buyer's remorse.
What? Now I'm confused. Mr. Hunter.
Well,
Mr. Hunter's got multiple aliases in here.
Oh, he does? What is going on here, dude? This
All
is
right.
Tug and Buster?
Tug and Buster. That's the full
the Mark Hamill series.
And the Image issue.
Okay. All right.
And it's not, there's no certificate, but it's signed up front.
For real, Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill signed that, yeah.
And he signed it in 1996. Now, again, there's no certificate.
There's no certificate, but, I mean, this has probably been since 1996.
Mark Hamill, he did that Breathtaker series that I really liked. I think we sold a bundle of it.
Yeah. Mr. Bernardi bought that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a really good one, man. But anyway, here we go.
He did one of the, didn't he do some Sandman, too?
No. Was it Mark Hamill? No, it was the other guy. Maybe it was Mark Hamill, yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, this was a
I don't know. I'm starting to get older and my memory's starting to become confused.
These guys get in all kind of hijinks.
Yeah. This retails for $24. We're selling it for $10. This is some fun little alternative. Not all comic books go up in value. Some go down. Some don't do anything. They just sit there gathering dust, turning brown and smelly, and taking up lots of space in the basement. They lead a pointless, tragic existence, wasting away to nothing as life passes them by. All they do is lie around, eat too much, watch television, deal with their miserable lives. Man, Tug and Buster are a real downer. Man, they should really get out on the road.
They pretty much every issue is like them borrowing their mom's car.
That's right. That's
So
what I
they're
remember.
Trying to get
They're like
laid.
deadbeats.
They're just trying to get laid all the time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Good times. Wait, is Tug or Buster the one who looks like a baby?
I thought Tug was like the Johnny Bravo hair.
Okay, so Buster is the one who looks like a baby? Yeah. All right, there you go. What's our next bundle?
This is a fun one.
Okay.
That no one's gonna care about.
Okay, this is
Space. No, go ahead.
Space Beavers. But no, that was good timing, man.
Space Beavers.
I thought we had a moment, and you ruined
I
it.
ruined it. We're always finishing each other's.
Finish what? Okay, hey Al, why did you make this a bundle?
Because we had 6 issues of it.
Oh, okay.
Then I found out it's Derek Robertson's first published comic book work.
Derek Robertson of what fame?
He wrote, or no,
He wrote. Really, Derek Robertson's a writer?
He co-created The Boys with Garth Ennis.
Okay.
Many of you would know him from Transmetropolitan with, I'm flaking on the writer's name. It's not important anymore. But this was his first published work, and I think it ran like 12 or 15 issues.
Nice.
This is the first 6. This is the Space Beavers. Like, his friend gets killed by drug dealers, and it's
Just so we get clear, on this back cover here,
Yeah.
are any of those two dudes beavers?
I don't know.
One looks like a cat, and the other one looks like a mouse.
It's a weird little book, but
Are you sure there's beavers in this?
Beaver's in the title.
I mean, that guy kind of looks like a beaver, but he's got like a buddy who's like a duck. So it's like a beaver and a duck beaver.
It's space. Damn it!
I don't know, man. Did you make this up?
What'd they rename that school to? Beaver University.
The University of Space?
What was? Beaver University.
You mean Beaver University? And they renamed it to not a sexual innuendo? Is that what you're? I'm pretty sure it's not sexual innuendo university. Yeah.
I got all these great setups for jokes, and I can't remember certain parts of whatever I'm supposed to say.
You're terrible.
We're gonna take a quick break.
Commercial time, people. I bet you're very thankful for
Yeah.
it.
So if anybody wants to come back, Space Beavers. I guess Kyle wants Space Beavers. You got it if you want it. Acadia. Thank you.
Acadia.
Space Acadia. That was the joke I was going for.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
it's us again. You know, those guys you barely tolerate. You know. I heard what you said about me, Gary. It's okay, man. We're still pals. I love you. Okay?
Coming at you. Shout out to Kyle. You got your Space Beavers right after the break.
If there was ever a person who was going to buy Space Beavers, I never would have guessed Kyle. Anyway, thank you very much. Maybe we'll do some more bundles at some point. We wanted to give that a shot. We definitely we have a lot of them, and it gives us an opportunity to talk about a lot of interesting stories. Maybe they don't have all the value that key books and speculation books have, but again, this industry is born out of just such a wealth of different kinds of characters, stories, arcs, time periods, blah 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 blah. Okay, so it looks like something's happening.
You got a FF 101 up there?
I do not have an FF 101. I do not. We have an FF 104. We have an FF 198, 199, and 200. We have an FF 40. We have an FF 139. We got an FF 142 and 148. Also FF. But we can talk about why they're interesting in a moment. Because I've lost my co-host who has all of my notes. And I don't know if you know this or not about me, but I'm not a very smart man. And I don't have much of a memory.
What do we got? 142. What's the price on 142?
142. Okay, that is a $10 book. $10. 142. And I probably have a lot of really cool notes that I spent a lot of time working on.
Zane is not interested.
Zanin is not interested. Oh, and I forgot to set it up. Yeah, Zanin didn't even give me the opportunity to tell the people.
All right, cool.
Welcome to Zanin's Corner.
All right, man, thanks.
All right. So this is.
Right. So start all over, and Zanin's taken out.
Zanin's taking 142?
Yeah. And what is the whole segment called?
This is Zanin Loves You Corner. Okay? All right? You get it? Yeah. Because Zanin loves you. He's just the best.
Thank you, Zanin.
Yeah, thank you, Zanin. So we're going to talk a little bit of some Fantastic Four, some Steve Englehart era Fantastic Four, some weird Fantastic Four. But it's okay. Don't get too upset. We don't just have Fantastic Four. I mean, we got a bunch of weird magazine stuff going on up here. We got a little bit of Kirby. We got a little bit of speculation. We have some random Captain Venture in the land beneath the sea. I mean, yeah, right? It's actually a spinoff from Space Family Robinson, your favorite show.
Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. I know how upset you got when it got canceled.
I did. That was actually one of my favorite Disney Sunday night things.
Space Family Robinson.
Swiss Family Robinson. The Disney movie?
I don't know what that is.
It was.
What is it? Is it about the Swiss?
No,
Is it about gold?
Yes. It's about Nazi gold and hunting Nazi gold.
I didn't say it. So if someone's going to start calling us and yelling, it's him, not me. And we haven't cursed yet, all right?
And we have a Super Pro bundle.
We still have $5 Super Bowl, brother. Yes, I said Captain Venture. Here, check it out. They go to the planet Plantis because, people are really creative. And these two dudes, they get picked on. Yeah, Captain Venture and the Land Beneath the Sea. Actually, now that we're talking about it, do I have any notes on this book? I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah, why not?
It's $20. And you would think you're like, $20? Come on. No, it's actually worth $20. I think it's like 67.
It's from 69.
69?
Fine plus.
Fine plus. Nice. All right.
Planet Plantis.
Yeah, Planet Plantis. There you go. Right.
Your dentist's name is Krentis?
Yes, my dentist's name is Krentis. That is right. Dr. Dentist Krentis. Dentist is his first name. Sometimes you got to be careful how you name your children. You might be cursing them. So there we go. Captain Venture and the Land Beneath the Sea. $20. Dentist Krentis. It'd be so funny. We tee up this whole Zanin Loves You, and we're going to do Fantastic Four, but we do everything but the Fantastic Four issues that are here. Speaking of which, we have Mighty Thor #1. This is not the first appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. This is the gatefold cover. This is the final volume of Jane Foster as Thor. This series will inevitably end with her supposedly dying. Don't worry, she doesn't. She becomes Valkyrie. But anyway, this is the gatefold cover by Jason Aaron and Dr. It's $8, very fine, near mint. Okay, speaking of Zanin, and speaking of Zanin's love for us, Zanin has no idea who American Kaiju is. And this is the first appearance of American Kaiju. This is New Avengers number, what is this, 8, 9? 9, issue 9, yes. American Kaiju is a product of a super soldier serum, pin particles, mutant growth hormone, the Connors lizard formula, and he's a big Godzilla who has the American flag tattooed on his belly and his forehead. And he's going to be showing up in Planet of the Symbiotes number 2, part of the King of Black event. This is his first appearance. It's only $8. It's a very fine near mint. I'm telling you, people, when the next Kong vs. Godzilla movie comes out, it's going to be Kong and Godzilla versus American Kaiju. And you're going to be so mad you missed out on his first appearance. I mean, if you can't buy a monster book with the American flag on the belly, then what good are you as an American? You got to be a patriot. Support monsters with tattoos. Yes?
It's issue 10.
No, it's issue 9.
Here it says 10.
Then I was wrong in my notes, but I'm not wrong. Look.
Oh, no, I'm just letting you know.
Look, it says 9.
Hey, man, I'm going by here. We had 9.
You going to call me out?
Hey.
You sure it's...
I'm going by your notes that you
My notes?
made me copies of.
Are you sure I wrote that?
Hey.
Maybe Robot Marshall wrote that.
I'll cross it out and put 9.
What's the symbol when it's dictated but not read? Whatever that is.
An ampersand.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay.
I dictated it, but it was not read. No wonder Robot Marshall didn't show up. No, I didn't type that out. It's Robot Marshall. Yeah. He's got to do something. I mean, he's got to earn his keep.
He didn't like the waddle comment.
He didn't like the waddle comment.
No, when I guess last week you said he waddled up.
But Robot Marshall is he's thick-hipped.
Well, that's how they walk.
Yeah.
Like
he's a robot.
Like Lost in Space.
Yeah, they go whoop, 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 like that.
Yeah. Or he waddles, but I think he took offense.
Do you think Robot Marshall, like, I know I call him a life model decoy, but really it looks more like R2-D2.
Now, I don't know if this is true.
Okay, all right.
This is from our producer, Kyle.
Okay, are we finding out new information?
But there's a dentist in Texas who changed their name to Crentist.
Stop it. No.
So people would never have to lie to Michael Scott again. I really hope that's true.
I really hope it's true.
We'll just assume it is. Because I've never known Kyle to lie to me before.
No. Hey, if I've learned anything in life, it's when you meet somebody for the first time, you completely give all of your trust to them. You give them your PIN number.
That's the only way to live.
Your social security number, your date of birth, your mother's maiden name. I mean, come on. You have to start from somewhere. You got to build from a place of trust.
You got to start with all the trust.
All the trust.
That's it.
You have to wait for them to break the trust. This whole earning stuff, ugh. God.
You know who earns things? Kids, when they take out the trash.
That's true. What's the point of kids if not... Oh, I was going to make a bet. All right.
That worked out well for...
So anyway, Fantastic Four. Yes, 104. Another great issue where Magneto decides that he's going to attack Manhattan. And in this issue, he uses the Atlantean army. So that really upsets Namor. So Namor joins up with the Fantastic Four, also a secret ploy to get closer to Sue Storm, because as we all know, half-naked men really like blonde women. So here you go, Fantastic Four, 104. This is, in my notes, what's the condition? We have it valued at $16.
This is just about a fine, maybe a little under fine.
A little under fine. Okay, and if anyone was watching our show from earlier, we had Amazing Adventures number 9 and 10. Well, technically speaking, when Magneto is defeated by Black Bolt and the Humans in Amazing Adventures number 10, he disappears for a little bit until he reappears here on a throne wearing a dumb purple suit. Yeah. By the way, do I have any other interesting notes about this? Like, is this Steve Englehart? Or is this Roy Thomas?
This is 104? No, this is Stan Lee and John Romita.
Oh, this is still Stan. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, 104. Why did I already forget that? Because, like, Kirby was, like, just...
Kirby left with what? Not 102?
Like 102 or 103? Yeah, and again, but we get that weird thing where like in issue 108 or 109, Kirby shows up again because it was the way that it was published.
Because he was helping that turtle.
Oh, right.
He's
Yeah,
like, in the book, he shows up and he helps the turtle because he gets out of the imagination.
that's right. Because they got exposed to a bunch of ooze.
He's a villain in it.
That's right. Yes. Kirby raised turtles.
Wait, what he did? 108? I didn't know he came back and did an issue.
I swear. Okay, hey chat. Did Kirby? He didn't come back, but wasn't it like he left the Fantastic Four? This is probably a Zanin. Zanin should really, call in right now. But then, like, they had like an issue or two on the back burner. They had one in the bag, and okay, so he didn't come back to do the. No. He was gone. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Obviously, please correct me.
What's the price of that one? I didn't see it.
It's $16.
$16 for FF 104. So
FF 104. Yes. So there we go. FF 104. Now, these 3 issues right here, these 3 Fantastic Four issues, they're technically a 3-part story. Now, here we have Fantastic Four 198. I bet you we're going to get an answer. Here we have Fantastic Four 198, FF vs. Doom. And we have FF 199. We're still fighting Doom. But in this one, we find out that Doom has a clone. And we find out that Doom's clone is not impervious to death. And so, yes, his clone dies. Okay. There you go. So that's issue 199. And then we get it completed in Fantastic Four 200, where a bunch of guys punch each other. Speaking of which, we got to get the punching soon now.
Soon enough. Oh, when the show's over.
Okay.
Unless somebody wants to bid on the punching to start now.
That is true. I mean, place your prop bets now. I hear like prop bets are a really big thing.
You guys don't want to buy any books. You got to buy something. So that was Zanin on the phone.
Okay, Ed?
Issue 108 was essentially, it was a story that Stan Lee had rejected previously.
Okay.
And they pretty much pasted everything together, just panels that Kirby had already worked on. Kirby had worked on the issue, and Lee rejected it, and then they needed a filler and just threw it all together. Okay.
That sounds like how Kirby was treated for most of his career. That sounds about right.
And let's see, we got 102 issues, 6 annuals, and that's all original stories.
Okay. Yeah, because a lot of times people call it like it's 108 issues.
Yeah.
And I think they count the 6 annuals as 108. So sometimes people think that Kirby
he did 108.
He did up until 108. Yeah. I think that's how that plays out.
All right, the bidding has started. $100 for us to fight.
$100? All right, who's the first bid?
Lord Howard Hurts.
Oh, okay.
Let me clarify. Somebody with a real name is going to have to bid and put up some real money and not just made up names.
And also, just so we're clear, the bet isn't about who wins. The bet's about how often do they cry, who cries first, who defecates first.
I would.
Guess what? It already
happened.
I already won. Oh, man, I was wondering what that smell was. Man, okay, let me ask a question.
Okay.
Is scatological humor, scat humor, that the lowest common denominator of a bunch of idiots that can't figure out how to entertain people?
Well, no,
so they're searching for anything to be entertaining, so they turn to poop and fart?
I always think that it's the great
it elevates
the great
humor.
Unifier.
Okay.
It brings everyone together.
Because everyone poops.
Everybody laughs at a poop joke.
Yeah, I would think so.
Like if one of us were to fart right now,
it would be funny.
It would be funny. Everybody would laugh at us.
Sure.
We would laugh at each other.
I also think it would be really funny if one of us threw a bundle of Super Pro at another person's genitalia and it hit and it really hurt and that person went, oh. That would be
really funny.
Be really funny, right?
I feel like if nobody buys any of the Super Pro bundles, we should just spend the last 5 minutes
just throwing them at each other.
Wow. So booger humor might be the
Here's your Fight Club. Here, are you entertained now? Are you entertained? Oh, that's not really a thing. There you go.
Is that what you all wanted?
Speaking of entertainment.
Is that good TV?
Here's Fantastic Four number 40. Now, I believe that this is a very good copy, maybe very good plus. It's $42. This is when Dr. Doom takes over the Baxter Building. and Daredevil helps the Fantastic Four to sneak back in. And unlike the previous issue, Jack Kirby drew this one. All right. And then we have Fantastic Four 139. It's a $15 book. I believe it is Fine Plus. All right, cool. And this is where the Fantastic Four fight Miracle Man. Now, Miracle Man was a British superhero originally named Marvel Man, created by Alan Moore. And Marvel decided that they wanted... I can't go any further with this. No, it's not the same Miracle Man. Same thing with the Grim Ghost #2, when he fought Son of Satan. It's not the same one, I promise you. So this is Fantastic Four 139. Now, these notes should be very extensive. Yes. Oh wait, did Zane really want Fantastic Four 142? Did we literally do the one thing we're here for and not actually sell a book?
He absolutely did.
Oh, so then let's say goodbye to. Thank you, Zane.
Yeah, I wrote it down. Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. All right. So that 142 is gone. So here we go. This is Fantastic Four 148. Now this is a $9 book. It looks like, what do I got this at? Fine Plus, very fine.
You say 148?
148.
Fine.
Fine. Oh, actually, really?
Straight up fine.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Rich Buckler.
You got Rich Buckler. Did the cover and the interior art?
Buckler's the interior. Okay.
And Jerry Conway.
Oh, this is Jerry Conway. All right, cool.
It's a
and this is when they fight the Frightful Four.
Yes.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, and then there's Namor shows up.
Oh, Namor shows up because I think around this time, this era of Fantastic Four is when Reed and Sue started to have a lot of marital troubles.
I'm sorry, Sue is with Namor.
Ooh.
And the rest of the FF are distraught, and then they return and are ambushed by the Frightful Four.
Again, be very wary about a naked man in a green shelled Speedo.
That's baby mama drama.
That is real baby mama drama.
Although maybe not, because Franklin was born.
No, Franklin was around that. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's an issue in this whole storyline with Reed and Sue having marital problems and stuff. Sue actually takes Franklin and leaves them and goes off and does stuff. But the problem is Franklin's getting all buggy and stuff because the Nihilist is really kind of messing with him from the negative zone. But we don't actually know that as a reader, and the Fantastic Four don't actually know that at the time. So Reed tries to save his son, but inadvertently pretty much makes the kid brain dead. So Sue really gets upset and really runs into Namor's arms, and then the Counter-Earth version of Reed shows up because again, these are just soap operas. So of course the evil version of you shows up and throws you into the negative zone, and then gets back together with your estranged wife, and like normal life, right?
I mean, that's how most families are.
That's how my family is. I mean, my evil twin is always showing up. Yeah, if anyone wants, we have more NFL Super Pro bundles.
We got more bundles for him to tantrum out and throw at me for no reason at all.
Oh, almost so close. So close.
For no fun reason at all.
There you go.
Just no fun.
Yeah. No fun. For like the Stooges.
Lisa had a good time with it.
Oh, that's fun. Good.
It's all about Lisa today.
Yeah, I guess at this point, she's really propping us up.
She's our number one fan.
There you go. Okay, so speaking of Jack Kirby, here we go, people. When he came back. All right, so as people saw last week, we had the series 2001: A Space Odyssey. That was when Jack Kirby started to do more original stories based around the 2001 sort of IP. Now, 20th Century Fox at the time didn't like that and called up Kirby and Marvel and said, hey, you guys, we never gave you permission to do that. So Kirby went, oh, shoot, I really wanted to keep doing these concepts. So in 2001: Space Odyssey number 8, he introduced this character, X-51, Machine Man, the living robot. And once 2001 ended and was canceled, because obviously Marvel couldn't publish it anymore legally, Kirby began Machine Man. Now, the really cool thing about this issue is this is the first appearance of Inspector Gadget. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Machine Man. Okay, now, what I'm getting at is Machine Man has a skateboard in his feet. I mean, why not rockets? I don't... Or a roller skate. Why a skateboard?
Wait, his feet turned into a skateboard?
Yeah, there's a skateboard literally enclosed in his feet. And at some point in this book, he's running from the army, and like a skateboard pops out of his feet like he's Inspector Gadget.
No, that's a lot cooler.
Do you think Kirby ever skated or skateboard?
No.
You don't think Kirby ever
You know what?
skateboarded?
Probably like roller skating.
You think he roller skated?
That's what kids did, right?
Yeah, and Kirby was definitely a kid in 1977, that's for sure. Anyway, what's this graded at? We have it here for $25. I believe it's a
very fine plus.
very fine plus. It's a gorgeous copy. This was that great era when Kirby came back to Marvel in the like kind of late 70s. He produced some of the coolest, weirdest books. That's for sure.
Well, it's official.
Uh-huh.
In 1978, skateboarding was huge. Thank you, Lord Howder.
Nah. Call me put in my place. Yeah. What would we do without these people? I mean,
We'd probably still be doing this, just talking to each other.
yeah, kind of.
That was our first show.
Yeah, if you ever want to watch two people talk about a bunch of stuff you don't know about and they don't really know about and they can't really even remember exactly why they're talking about it, tune in. Oh my God, I need water. I'm just getting to the point.
Tony Alva. I don't know Tony Alva.
Tony Alva, who's that?
I guess he was a skateboarder?
Oh, okay.
I'm not familiar with Tony Alva. I know Tony Hawk.
Is that Tony Hawk's mother's maiden name? Okay, let's.
All right, we got any books to sell?
Yeah, I know. What are we gonna sell? Oh, hey, okay. Let's turn on to these. So, Al, I would like for you to talk about this.
So this is a Zane and treasure as well.
Oh, because this is still part of the Zane Loves You corner.
This is part of the, Zanin is a wealth of comic knowledge for us. And this magazine he bought at a newsstand. This was sold at newsstands, and this is when he was first introduced to comic fanzines in the back. So there's like a marketplace for fanzines. But here, pass it over and I'll open it up.
All right. Okay. All right. I want to be entertained.
This is Monster Times, number 22.
Whoa.
All right.
Issue 22.
Look at that.
Whoa, the big G. Actually, that's really cool. He's got a crown, a pink crown.
I mean, it's just, it's a fanzine. It's a Monster Magazine fanzine, but each issue has an awesome centerfold.
Actually, that's really cool. Do you know who drew that? What is this? So Bill Nelson?
Bill Nelson. I got one of them is a Frank Bruner. One of them, I got
Frank Bruner?
There's a Bernie Wrightson.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, these are really neat.
All right. Hey, man.
We're
not selling anything. Let's talk about other stuff that won't sell.
This is issue 1.
Okay. Of the Monster Times.
So some of these are a little water damaged, and obviously they're newspapers. So
But don't they have value?
they have like finding these online at Mint is very hard. There you go, Bernie Wrightson doing Frankenstein.
Oh, cool. Now, do you think that predates his actual Frankenstein graphic novel?
I wonder.
Oh, I wonder too.
Anybody know the year?
I would have thought that maybe you would have done a little bit of legwork.
No.
And
No, but it does have this cool Wrightson Nosferatu adaptation.
no, wait. Well, actually, that's really cool.
No, I'm telling you, these are really neat.
All right, they are water damage, which is why they're super cheap.
Yeah, these are. I mean, this one's $12. Some of them are like $4. They're very brittle. It's newspaper, people.
Yeah. In a way, really what we're kind of getting at is you're buying it to then take that brittle newspaper and frame it.
I mean, it's like these are.
Because there's some really interesting imagery in there.
Anyway.
Cool. All right. There
Thank
you go.
Thank you, Zanin, for all the information.
Yes. All right. Now, moving on to the old versus the new King Kong. And that is Starlog number 1. Now, as far as I'm aware, the only thing happening in this issue was King Kong. There was no other property. There is no other reason why anything else would be on the cover.
No.
Because the only thing people were into in August of 1970-something or another was the new King Kong with Jessica Lange. Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Come on.
Look at that. Come on, people.
Like that. I mean, it'll cost you a couple $100 to get that framed, but still, you're only spending $10 for the book.
All right, look at that. Now, which monster is that? Monster Times as well.
This is Monster Times number 44.
Number 44.
They all have a different poster.
Oh, okay.
Except the one that doesn't. That's only $4.
So here he goes, the very first issue of the very famous sci-fi series Starlog. Obviously promoting not only the new King Kong remake that was coming out at the time, but Star Trek. And this is right before the original motion picture. But people were still clamoring for Star Trek. They were still slashing. Hey, if you don't know what slash fiction is, type in Kirk Spock /fiction. Enjoy.
If anybody's interested, we have essentially every Starlog. So if you're looking for an issue, let us know.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
We have.
I'm looking for Starlog number 23.
You want to go take a look?
Yes, please.
You're an aggravating.
So anyway, this Starlog number 1 could be yours for $15. All right, what else do we have here? Oh, yeah, because no one got tired of this. Here's News Time.
Who's that addressed to? Who got a subscription to that News Time magazine?
Some guy. Is it Cluck Can't?
Cluck Can't.
Cluck Can't?
Cluck
Can't. Yeah, it's Cluck Can't. Now this News Time magazine, right? This is from a different universe, right?
It's from an alternate universe.
It's from an alternate universe.
Robot Marshall brought that from his Greg Hole trip.
Oh, he did?
Sure, why not?
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Robot Marshall.
So, from an alternate reality, this tabloid magazine called News Time, this came out back in May of 1993, and tell Lisa we have no more Star Trek Voyager.
We don't have any Star Trek Voyager at the moment, Lisa.
But we can find some for you for next show.
We do have the first issue of Starlog magazine.
Yes, with Star Trek on it.
And they are voyaging in it.
They are voyaging.
Probably not any females featured in that magazine, though.
I'm pretty sure. And if they are, they probably have a very short skirt.
Yes.
Yes.
We also have News Time magazine if you're interested.
Yes, we do. We have a copy of News Time. Again, Clark. I don't know. Something.
He dead now.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Whoever this is, he's dead?
I mean, he was for that issue.
Oh, really?
He's back now. But
why? What is this? The Life and Death of the Man of Steel, World Without a Superman? Who the heck is Superman? Who's Superman?
He's
Is that the guy from the real Ghostbusters cartoon?
Not feminist enough.
Is that a comment we just got?
Not feminist enough.
Did we make a claim?
I guess so.
Did we proclaim?
I guess News Time was it. That was our stake in the feminists.
No, I think, was it coming from Ms. Anderson?
It was.
Then probably she was upset that we don't have any more Voyager comics at the moment. Okay, cool. Give me a bundle.
You want a bundle?
Yeah, give me a bundle.
Rando bundle?
I mean, we've completely just lost the plot. I mean, I don't even know what we're doing anymore.
Appreciate everybody tuning in on a random Sunday evening for no reason.
Yes, a very random Sunday evening, because like we've been telling you, there's nothing else going on this evening.
Let's try, there you go.
Let's try this. Okay.
You know what
this
that
is the Bureau of Paranormal... I've already forgotten. The Bureau for Paranormal Research and Defense. This is BPRD. This is the Killing Ground storyline. Yes, this is part of the Hellboy universe. Now, the cool thing about these bundles, they're fun little stories and all, but really what you're buying these for, I mean, great Mike Mignola and John Arcudi stories, but Guy Davis, man. Guy Davis's art is spectacular. He draws just amazing monsters, and as we were just talking about, Monster Times is a big theme because,
why not?
Yeah, I was going to make a joke that Tom Brady's a monster, but I think we beat that horse to death. So let's move on. So speaking of moving on, boom. I mean, come on, look at that monster. Yeah, it's got a little dog face.
I mean, I haven't read as much BPRD as most.
No, this is actually spectacular.
And they're all you don't really need to know past that it's the Bureau of Paranormal Research.
No, not really. I mean, there is an overarching plot, an overarching story that really kind of goes somewhere and pays off and stuff. But the cool thing about a lot of these sort of bundles that we have here, as long as you have a passing familiarity that there's a lot of weird supernatural stuff that is going on and that monsters are invading Earth, these are really fun stories. But really, again, I'm going to reiterate a lot of the selling point for these and why $6 for these 5 issues is more than a bargain. Is Guy Davis's art. He's quite brilliant.
What was it? Was the last Hellboy the Adam Hughes Hellboy? Was that the last?
The most recent one?
Yeah. Mr. Lime is inquiring.
Yes.
That was I think
that was the most recent one. I'm trying to think. Now, admittedly, as we all know, like they're all told from like different periods of Hellboy's career and stuff like that. Because
are you looking for the
Hellboy died?
Are you looking for the Adam Huges Hellboy, Mr. Lime? Just let us know in the chat.
Yeah, just let us know. If you're looking, I'm pretty sure we have a copy.
We're gonna take a quick break right now.
Oh, it's commercial time.
And I'll go take a look for that. Cool.
Fight Club.
I'm not playing around anymore, okay? I will use this stool to hurt you. Okay? No. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. Welcome back. This is Fat Jacks Comicrypt. I'm Brendan. This is Al. Thank you for sharing your Sunday evening with us. I know it's a very boring one tonight. It's abnormal, right?
Nothing else going on?
Nothing else going on. I don't see why.
Well, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, we're so entertaining. I mean, I can't imagine there would be anything else that could be distracting people.
I humbly appreciate everybody tuning in. Every single week.
Yeah, I know.
We really do appreciate it.
What's happening here?
That's the world we're in now.
It is the world we're in here. Well, my friend Al, we have to do something.
Okay. Before we do anything,
okay,
we don't have the death of Hellboy issue. I apologize.
Oh, did someone bring that up? They were curious about.
He's looking for the death. That's the issue he was looking for.
Ooh.
I thought he was looking for the most recent Hellboy.
I got
we do have by Adam Hughes. If anybody wants.
Okay. You know, Gary, I'll see if I have a copy, like personal, and if I do, I'll bring it on the show, and I'll be like, only Gary can buy this.
There we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know.
$100. That's it. That's what we're gonna do from now on.
Just
sell our personal collections for $100 an issue.
Here is Slapstick number 1, $100.
Brilliant.
Here is Dark Hawk number 35,
$100.
$100. Okay, Al.
Yes.
So I have this bundle here
Yes.
that I'm going to show people.
Okay.
But while I do that, maybe we should replace these books that no one seems to.
Okay. What would you like to replace them with? Would you like more single issues? Would you like more bundles?
Let's do a mixture of both.
We have more issues of Monster Times if anybody wants those.
Yes, we do have more issues of Monsters Time.
I'll leave BPRD up there.
Yeah, leave BPRD up there. Here, you can take these. You know,
Cool.
there you go.
Cool.
All right, cool. So I guess let's start out. The first thing we'll do, while you look for the next Spotlight book, I will talk about Dan Brereton's, I know I'm not pronouncing that properly, Nocturnals. Now this is a one-shot, Carnival of Beasts, and then here we have The Dark Forever, 3-issue limited series.
So that has.
And then what else is in this?
That has three. There's 3 one-shots total,
Okay.
and 2 of the Nocturnals miniseries.
Okay, so 2 miniseries and 3 one-shots.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Now it retails for $35, and we're selling it for $10. Now, Dan Brereton was quite a prolific painter, definitely in the 90s and stuff like that. This one's from 2008, some of these. Oh, that's cool. The thing that I'm most familiar with him, if anyone read the Thrill Killer, the Batman, Batgirl, Robin, the Thrill Killer miniseries. That was a brilliant series. So there we go. So there's the Nocturnals. That's another story bundle. Now, anyone who was watching our show before has seen these bundles already, but let me just roll through them really quickly. This is the 18-issue J. Michael Straczynski, Gary Frank Supreme Power series. Retails for $54. We're selling it for $23. There's that one. And then we have Thundercats. Yes, the 5-issue miniseries Hammerhead's Revenge. And then we have 2 issues, The Origins of the Heroes and The Origins of the Villains. Retails for $24. We're selling it for $8. All right. And then over here we have Captain Atom Armageddon, where Captain Atom ends up in the Wildstorm universe and his powers are going to blow up the universe and the Wildstorm characters have to stop them. This was pretty much an excuse for DC to move the Wildstorm characters into the DC proper universe. I don't know if it really worked, considering the fact that they tried doing that multiple times.
Who did the art on that?
Kevin Coley.
Okay.
Actually, the art's great.
Yeah.
What's his first name? He's an Italian artist, I'm pretty sure. Kevin Coley.
Giuseppe
Kevin
Kevin
Coley.
Coley.
Okay, cool, nice.
How much for the Spideyverse Ringer? Is that a book?
Where?
I don't know. Mr. Hunter jumped in it. He said Spideyverse Ringer. I think that's one of the books.
Oh
I just
man,
put
you're
up.
looking at this one. Yes, it's only $4. Yeah, this is the Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man number 58. This is a $4 book, ravaged by the Ringer. Now, Al, what other notes did I make about this issue? That's a John Byrne cover.
That's
obviously.
let me see.
It's
the
number
first.
50.
It's the first. Wait, no, hold on.
Is it the first appearance of the new?
It's 58, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the first appearance of the Beatles' most famous armor design.
Yes, the MK2 armor.
Yep.
So when most people think of the Spider-Man villain, the Beetle, they're really thinking of the MK2 armor.
That was John Byrne.
Yeah, John Byrne. Yep. Yeah, there you go. So only $4.
Sold to Mr. Hunter.
All right, cool.
Thank
We
you,
sold
Mr.
a
Hunter.
book.
We sold the book.
Woo! We've succeeded. We've validated everything.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yes. All
See you
right.
later.
It's been a wonderful time. All right. Well, speaking of Spider-Man, we have another Spider-Man issue. This is Peter Parker Spider-Man number 83. Now, this issue is the retelling of the origin of the Punisher, because this is the first time that I'm aware of that the Punisher was on trial. So there he is, on trial. And so during the trial, they pretty much retold his entire origin. Yep, there you go. Did I have any other notes to this one? Issue number 83? Is this
No.
Roger Stern?
It's Bill Mantlo and Greg LaRoche.
Oh, yeah, Bill Mantlo. That's right, Greg LaRoche. LaRoque.
LAROCQ.
He did a lot of Flash. I remember him mostly, I think, from Flash. But anyway, this is a $9 book, actually. This was an early retelling of the... See, Punisher really, at this point, still wasn't completely and utterly, like, overexposed.
He wasn't. I mean, his origin was kind of, from this, probably.
In a lot of ways, yeah. 'Cause, Punisher, for the longest time, and what year is this, 1983?
83, yeah.
Yeah, 83.
So
he was still a supporting character, really.
Was the Mike Zeck was 87? Or 85?
I think more like 85, 86.
Yeah.
Because I think his main ongoing title might have started 87.
It was like 87, 88.
Yeah. If anyone knows, the year that the Mike Zeck 4-issue Punisher miniseries came out, was that like 85, 86? And then I think the ongoing was around like 87, 88. All right, so there's that. Here we go. Now, this is an E.B. Smooth speculation book. I don't know if anyone's watching the new Sci-Fi series. Yes, that's the way I pronounce sci-fi. If you put a bunch of Y's in there, sci-fi, Sci-Fi.
Can I get that other Spider-Man before you start on it?
Yeah. The Spectacular Spider-Man for $9.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. Yeah.
Mr. Hunter. Man, Mr. Hunter, thank you so much.
He's building up his Spectacular collection, too.
Oh, is he?
I guess so.
Oh, nice. Very cool,
He got 2 more books.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. He's got good taste. So here we go. This is Resident Alien number 0 of a 3-issue miniseries. Now, this issue reprints the 2 Dark Horse Presents issues that is the first appearance of Resident Alien. Now, this book, admittedly, the first Dark Horse Presents book that he shows up in, I think it's issue 4 or 5, that one's, it's like a couple $100. This is not that. This is only around $10, but this is still, this reprint, in this show, I don't know if it's successful or not yet, but in terms of like online sales, this book's still like floating around that $20, $30 range. So there we go. This is Resident Alien number 0. This retails his origin and first appearance. And then right next to that is the Rick and Morty Lil Poopy Superstar. See, we're back to poop jokes again. I tell you, man.
I thought you'd appreciate that. Yeah.
There we go. So this is the first issue where Summer and Lil Poopy, Mr. Poopy, oh my God, Mr. Poopy Butthole.
I don't know what
you never watched Rick and Morty?
I've seen like the first season, and second maybe.
Okay.
So.
Well, Rick and Morty comics are hot. They're all raising in value in some form or another. This one is no different. This is a very fine near mint copy. We're selling for $8. I don't know if this has been reprinted yet, like as a collection or what have you.
We don't ever get the Rick and Morty collections in. We get very few issues in. That's why it's unusual to find one.
Yeah, no. We were lucky to I think we found that one over at the Jersey shop.
Jersey, yeah.
Like it was just kind of like hidden somewhere, and I was like, oh no, Rick and Morty, cool.
So we got Punisher, January '86.
Was the Mike Zeck?
Was the Mike Zeck.
Thank you very much. Who gave us that?
Lord Howard Hurts.
Lord Howard Hurts.
And then we got a yes from Lisa. So right on.
For what was
it? Just says yes.
What was the yes for?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Something you said, Bradley?
Something I said. All right.
You said Al's very handsome, and she said yes.
Oh, yes, that makes sense. Yes, I did say Al was very handsome.
Scared of hitting Al later because he's going to hit you so much harder.
Well, considering I've already kicked your butt a few times during commercial breaks.
Yeah, but that's during a commercial. That's not on camera.
Hey, you don't know that.
That's when I get this strength.
Well, when
10 men.
When people are watching you?
When people are watching, it's like Samson with his hair.
Oh, right.
I don't know how that works. But
yeah, I don't know how it works either. And any joke I would make would probably be offensive. So I'm just going to move on to mention a couple bundles from earlier. All right. So anyone who's looking for the first 2 Ultimate Series, what?
I'm sorry, Lisa's going to take the Rick and Morty. That's what she was talking about.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Lisa.
We're so not used to it. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize people wanted to buy books today.
Wait, people want to buy books from us? That's so weird.
She's interested in Mr. Poopy Butthole's origins.
Oh, that's his full name, right? Little Mr. Poopy Butthole.
All right, well, Lisa, unless you want it shipped, you're gonna have to come in and pick it up.
All right. Well, no. Doesn't she live in Little Italy, Cincinnati?
Yeah, she's still gonna have to come pick it unless she wants it shipped.
Right.
Otherwise,
Lisa, hit us up on our Facebook page for anyone outside of the Philadelphia area that can't stop into our Center City shop here in Philadelphia or our Oakland shop over there in New Jersey. We will mail those books to you. Shipping costs are $7, but we will, if multiple orders, we will try to combine them as best we can to keep shipping costs as low as possible. So, Lisa, why don't you go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/Jacks Comicrypt. Our little symbol thing isn't up there anymore, but it used to be there.
That was
And
cool. I was holding it for a while.
yeah, I know you were.
Like John Cusack. Ah,
Yeah, definitely. There it is. There it is again. Oh, he's so cute.
look, I'm squeezing it like the Hulk.
Yeah, you are. You're like Atlas. Don't shrug though, because it's.
I can't see.
How would work? Anyway, hit us up on our Facebook page. Anybody from outside of the area, we need your contact information. So I'm pretty sure the email is on the page, as well as you can direct message Eric. If you don't want to give us our contact information, feel free to direct message Eric and harass him.
Or you can call during the week during business hours, and we'll gladly take care of business.
Yeah,
if you'd rather do it over the phone.
So until we got to figure out some more streamlined way to kind of get everyone's contact information and stuff like that. But as it stands now, as we sort of build this going forward, I imagine most of the people watching us are probably in the area. You might even already shop at our shop, which thank you. But anyone who might be finding us through the experience or maybe stumbling on our little Facebook show, I don't know why you would, considering that, it drops out and it's a gobbledygook of technical issues. But we'll do our best to start compiling some contact info so we can start shipping these books out. Because obviously, as much as Al and I, we don't joke around because we're not very funny. Our goal here is to try to sell some comic books.
Oh, yeah.
We struggle. We
do the best we can.
We fail more than we succeed. But boy, we kind of try. We try. Are we trying? Is this an act of trying? What are you gonna say?
There's a lot going on right now.
Okay.
We're doing the best we can.
What, is chat active?
Chat's a little active. Kyle was hitting me up in the other.
Oh,
I
got
chat, so I got confused.
I got you.
No, we're good.
Are we getting yelled at?
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right. We get yelled at a lot.
And then Lisa's a Bengals fan.
Oh, okay, Bengals. Good luck never winning a Super Bowl. As a different version of me, the Hall of Fame quarterback Joe Montana will attest. You can't beat me.
It's nice in his glass house. Let's throw some stones.
Wait, isn't that how humanity works?
That's how the internet works.
Oh, it's definitely how the internet works. Anyway, we got 2 more bundles. These are the Ultimate Vision storyline. This was issue 0 and the 5-issue miniseries by Mike Carey that led up to the Ultimate Galactus Trilogy series, which was these 3 here. Let me just pull them out real quick. Most likely, people who were watching us before the Experience show have already seen these, but just in case. This is part 1, Ultimate Nightmare. Retails for $15, it's only $7. Here we have Ultimate Secret, 4-issue series. Retails for $13, we're selling it for $5. And the final chapter of the trilogy, retails for $15, we're selling it for $7. This is Ultimate Extinction. But if anyone is interested in buying all 3, you'll get all 3 bundled together for $15.
So you get a bundle of bundles.
A bundle of bundles.
How much is the Vision?
Oh, the Vision, I flew by that really fast. The Vision is $7.
Could we do the Vision with the 3 of those for $20?
Yes, we can absolutely do that.
Since Vision leads into it, why
yes.
not just 4 for 20? 4 bundles for $20.
Well, Vision number 0 leads into it, and then the 5-issue Vision mini-series is sort of the epilogue of the Ultimate Trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So actually, that's a great idea, Al.
So it's a bookend.
It is a bookend. And also, you're earning your keep. I was starting to wonder if I was just, if I was carrying your weight.
Anytime you guys want me to get out of here, I am more than happy to. I don't want to drag him down.
No.
The star.
No, because I am just such a buoyed presence of.
I wouldn't know what to do. And Lisa's throwing shade at our mascots.
Ooh,
so
nice.
I'm gonna let that go.
All right, just let it go. We don't want to deal with that.
Let Lisa go. Let her husband come down here and talk to us.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her husband.
All the way from Cincinnati.
Yeah, he's the guy who doesn't like comic books, right?
Yeah, he's a nerd.
What's wrong with him?
Lisa is a fellow lion. Our mascots are weird.
What? All right. Oh, cool. There's. Maybe we shouldn't pick a fight with somebody from Cincinnati.
Why?
Because they really like chili. Isn't that it? Skyline chili. Isn't that a thing?
Skyline chili.
I'll take the $20 bundle. All right, Mr. Williams, you got the $20 bundle.
You got it.
All right, we're selling comic books. Actually, dude, seriously, you got a great bundle for $20. This is an epic.
Wait, I don't know if he still wants it.
Oh, you don't want it anymore? All right.
It disappeared.
Well, no. Did it just? We're not very good at this.
It disappeared from my chat. It absolutely did.
Okay.
It's
Hey, see, it popped up again. See?
Yeah.
There.
No, you're right. All right.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
See, there's even a little picture of Mr. Williams. Hey, Mr. Williams, how you doing?
And Brendan is a diva.
Yes.
Oh.
Definitely a diva.
Shots.
Who was that?
Mr. Howard Hurts.
Oh. Mr. How It Hurts is now tossing around.
Take some shots from the fake name gentleman.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ooh.
Fake names and stuff like that. I mean, who does this?
Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. I really hope you enjoy that
Much
stuff.
appreciated. 4 for 20. Don't worry.
It's a very fun story. Yeah. We'll bundle the bundles together. Don't worry.
We'll take the bundle.
Speaking of bundles, since we're just talking about it anyway, just again, real quick, boom, Ultimates, the very first one, retails for $45, we're selling for $19. Boom, that's Ultimates number 2, retails for $42, we're selling it for $18. That's 13 issues in this, 13 issues in this. A lot of Mark Millar script, a lot of Brian Hitch drawing. It's widescreen comic book action. It's here for you for $19 and $18. And if you want to buy both of them together, I'll give them to you for $40. I'll add $3 to the price.
I mean, that's what we're doing wrong.
Well, we should actually
be overcharging.
We should be overcharging. Why are we trying to make these books priced to sell? It doesn't make any sense.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. All right.
All the bundles are now the little small price at the top.
Yes.
That's the rule.
Now
This is all retail price.
Yeah, this BPRD is now $15.
You don't want it for 4? Too bad.
It's actually $6.
You don't want it for 6.
Okay, speaking of
bundles? What do you want?
yeah,
It's
what time is it?
It's like 5 to 8.
it's 5 to 8.
5 to 8.
Shoot. Okay, do we wrap it up or?
I guess we should wrap it up.
Yeah, because we're not competing with an empty, non-entertaining
We should.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
I mean, the past 4 hours we've just been blowing, just out of the water how amazing we've been selling books and just making Mike tons of money.
Yeah, we'll just we'll call it for tonight.
Okay, all right.
If anybody, we'll Mr. Hunter's going to be our big prize winner.
Ooh, yes! All
Even
right.
though nobody wanted a Super Pro bundle.
Even though no one wanted NFL Super Pro bundle, I'm trying so hard not to say bowl now. Because again, I think we get like sued or something like that if you use the word.
Oh, you can't. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not allowed to ever use the word.
No, when I worked in certain markets throughout my life, it was always you can say the big game. You can say big game bites.
Big game bites.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
You can't say.
Look at you dropping S words.
That's the end of the show.
No, it's the end of the show. Okay, so Mr. Hunter, you have purchased. What was the parameter we set? He bought the most.
He bought the most.
He bought the most, man.
He
Cool.
absolutely bought the most.
So you are going to also get a store variant, and I'm pretty sure is this the first appearance of our show variant on the experience?
Now this is the first appearance of it, and this is the first printing. So Mr. Hunter's actually getting 2 issues of Super Pro because from the previous show.
Oh, you're right.
So he got that as a prize, and then if you want us, I guess we'll tag this one up. Right?
Oh, no. This one has value. I mean, value in our hearts. And yes, we are going to sign it for you right now before Kyle kicks us off the show. So where's our pen? There it is. Again, look, that's a square-bound comic. Mr. Hunter, this is yours. And what are we going to say? We're going to say Fat Jacks on the experience. Down with Tom Brady. Love. Big heart. Love. Brendan. Yay. And then here you go, Al. For Mr. Hunter.
We're talking about that bowling alley, the Super Bowl.
The bowling alley, yeah.
Yeah, 10 pins of fun.
Yep. It's super fun. It's bowling. Some people call it a Super Bowl event. I'm pretty sure there's a league. Date it too. We got to make sure. Got to make sure that everyone remembers the date of a random Sunday when nothing else was happening. Oh, look, Mr. Hunter's getting a slab. Look at that. Love you guys. Honest to God.
Don't do that. Just spend that money on books instead of getting this.
Yeah. But we really appreciate it, everybody. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute fun. Before I completely rattle off, are we literally up around 8 o'clock?
We're
at 8 o'clock. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their evening. I'm sorry that there's nothing else going on, but I'm pretty sure you'll find something to be entertained by. I mean, come on. It's 2021. Woo! Anyway, we hope to see everyone else probably next week. I guess this is becoming a regular thing that we're here from 6 to 8 on Experience.
We're gonna treat it like that.
We're gonna treat it like that, I guess.
Right after this, we'll get a phone call that it's not the case.
Yeah, we'll get a phone call telling us to keep our mouth shut. Anyway, we love everybody, and we had a blast. I know we probably had more fun than you guys, but thank you so much for all of your support, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Kyle, play us out.
This is J0 is coming. And she's ready to party.
You ready, Nemo?
Like a monster. Pre-order now. J0.